Good morning, everyone. So we will start with the next topic or the module. So module 3 in the syllabus copy. So it has the contents of lifts, escalators, and fire safety regulations. Okay, we will start with the lift initial. See, in the syllabus it is mentioned that you should explain the basic types of basic functioning. Later on, major part is NBC rules and regulations. Okay, the National Building Code 2005. There are some clauses or there are some specification or requirements mentioned in the NBC. So those things are generally asked in the exams. Okay, these are the basics things you already know. We'll start with the some basic concepts. What do you mean by lift? Okay, what are the basic types of lift? What are the basic component of lift? Okay, those are necessary because in the NBC 2005 these basic concepts are directly encoded there, and their dimensioning, their arrangement patterns have been directly mentioned there. So that is why we are discussing the basic thing. Very important, very basic thing. What is the lift? Okay, the lift is a type of vertical transport. It's a vertical transport equipment that efficiently moves people or goods, both way it is possible, between floors. Okay, see here, vertical movement. What is the, can you give the example for a horizontal movement? Okay, conveyor system, belt conveyor system is the example for horizontal movement. Vertical, it is a lift. What is the in between one? That is inclined. Can you give the example for inclined? Generally we call them as escalators. Escalators generally inclined at an angle 30 degree to the horizontal. Okay, so it will moves the people, goods between the floors of a building. It vessel or other structure, both way it is possible. Generally powered by electric motors that either drive cables or hoist or pump hydraulic fluid to raise the cylindrical piston like a jack. See, there are two things. This cab, or you can say it as a, this total assembly is called as lift. Okay, this portion is itself the small moving portion. We call it as a car or cab. To move in vertical upward or downward direction, we can have two systems. One is hydraulic jack, which pushes it outward. Another system, it is called as a track system. Track. Okay, that track system is generally having the cable arrangement which will pull this one, okay, into the upper direction. Okay, so that is why we can have two types of system. That is, one is cable or hoist. That is cable or hoist which is at the upward direction. Pump or hydraulic fluid, if that is there, that will be at the bottom. Okay, it's pushing like a car jack. Okay, basic terminologies, if you can see the cross section. Okay, this is the building portion. There is the entrance for moving into the lift. This total assembly is called as lift or elevator. Lift or elevator. Okay, this is entrance portion. This portion we call sorry, where is it, where it is. Okay, this is movement is here. Okay, so this is total well, enclosed well. Okay, so this is called as car. This is called as counterweight. Okay, car, cab, counterweight. Doors are there for here also. Okay, for this also door. This is called as ropeway or hoist. Okay, this is called as sheaves or pulley. Sheaves or pulley. So there is a beam. There is a beam here that is called as a machine beam. Okay, this is called as machine room. This total building or a room which is situated at the top of elevator or lift case is called as a machine room. Okay, so these are the basic components. Okay, now elevator car, that part of an elevator that includes platform, enclosure, frame, door. So this is this one that we are discussing, elevator car. So it has got a platform, it has got the door. Okay, it has got an enclosure, total enclosure. Okay, it has got a frame, it's like a frame like this. Machine beam, a steel beam positioned directly over the elevator in the machine room and is used to support the elevator equipment. Where is that machine beam? This is the machine beam. Okay, so directly situated above this one. Okay, which will support the total assembly. It's called as a beam. Okay, so in normal building also beam is supporting what? Slabs. Yes. Okay, machine room, thus usually located at the top. This is usually located at the top. This is usually located at the top of the shaft and accommodates a winding machine. So here all the things will come. This is called as machine room. Pit, that part of elevator shaft that extends from the threshold level of the lowest landing door down floor at the very bottom of shaft. Okay, so this is called as pit. This is extension from the elevator. This is total elevator assembly. This is extension below the ground level. Okay, so below the ground level. Shaft, a hoist way through which one or more elevators cars may travel. Means what? When you see it in the longitudinal direction or front elevation, there may be multiple cars. Okay, multiple cars. So all those things are enclosed in shaft. This is called as shaft. Counterweight or balance weight, a unit consisting of steel weights, where it is this portion, wherever this is called as a counterweight or steel weight. Okay, which uses or which counterbalances the weight of car and a portion of the load to which suspension ropes are attached. To which suspension rope, these are called as suspension ropes, these are attached. Okay. Okay, so don't go into the detailed complication. This is for only to understand what are the things. Traction drive. This total assembly, the driving portion is called as a traction drive. Trailing cable, the cable attached to this car for electrical connection. Here it is there. Okay, so this is called as a trailing cable. Bottom clearance from here to this portion. So there should be some clearance. There is one portion called as buffer. Okay, buffer is nothing but a portion which absorbs the shocks when car or the counterweight is comes and rest on that one. Okay, shocks will be absorbed. That is called as a buffer. Okay, so that portion is required. Okay, that is called as some gap is there. Bottom clearance. The distance including buffer compression platform could travel below the bottom landing. That means what? A little bit portion for this, it can move a little bit downward also. A small clearance is provided. It's called as bottom clearance. Similarly, for top clearance, from here to here, it is called as a top clearance. Okay, so that is the vertical distance between the top car attachment and bottom of the pulley. Where it is, so here it is the pulley arrangement from this horizontal plane to this top of this car. It's called as a top clearance. Very important terms in the NBC codebook. Generally the dimensions will be given. Okay, minimum top clearance, minimum bottom clearance, minimum dimensions of the cab, minimum inside clearance, outside clearance, like that they are generally provided. Okay, so this is a line diagram, you can say. Guide rails, where you can find this, these are the guide rails, still it is under construction. So on these rails only, these are called as guiding rails. On these guiding rails only, the on these guiding rails only, the cab or the car moves. Cab or the car moves. Okay, so these fixed truly vertical in the shaft. Okay, guide rails will help to move the cab. Okay, now we can see here, this is a line diagram. The topmost portion, machine room. Okay, these are called as sheaves. Sheaves are the circular attachment over which the ropeway or the ropes or the hoist will move. Okay, frictionless pulley is called as sheave. This is called as motor, which make this sheave to rotate. Which makes this sheave to rotate. So there is a ventilation providing here also ventilator is there. So this is a car or platform. See, you can see the platform here. Okay, this is the entrance portion. Car landing doors, means here for car also there is a doors opening for opening and closing, and for this floor also there is a steel door. Okay, these are called as landing doors. Okay, so this is a top landing. Similarly, this total assembly is called as a shaft. This is also one landing lower, bottom landing. So this is called as pit. Bottommost portion is called as a pit, and here the buffer are there. Here the buffers are there. So this clearance, this is called as a bottom clearance. Here it is mentioned. This is called as a bottom clearance, and this is called as a top clearance. You can see from this top of the car to the machine beam. Machine beam or this pulley is generally called by the name top clearance. Okay. So we have some types. Okay, we will discuss it.